Good morning. I'm back in Los Angeles. Today is Tuesday and Jason and I are driving down to San Diego to meet a few potential new partners. It's almost like a last call here in Southern California. Before we depart to Europe, we're gonna be in Amsterdam, Jason's gonna be in Copenhagen, and then I think I've convinced my wife to spend 3 weeks in Japan. I'm so excited. It is 5:38 a.m. It's early, but we have about 2.5 hours to get there, and our first meeting is at 8, so off we go. It's been a minute since Jason and I were in LA together, and the last time we were together in LA, we did a big trip where we went down to San Diego, stopped in the OC, and we met a bunch of our partners along the coast. It's actually really nice to be back in the car together because we don't really get to do this a lot anymore. Usually we're in different parts of the world. And, you know, I thought today's theme of the vlog could be about failure and growth. Over the past, I'd say, 6 months, Jason and I have had to start hiring and bringing more people into the team. One place that I think we've both had to improve, I've had to greatly improve, is setting expectations. Something that I've failed at consistently for the first 30 so years of my life. And I don't know why. Maybe it was just an insecurity I had that whatever I was offering, whatever I was talking about, I always had to make it sound better. I always had to make it seem like it was cooler than it was. And, you know, I think that was kind of coming from a scarcity mindset that I had. Maybe I was not as secure with everything I was doing before. Anyway, now it's 2024, and we want to make sure that people are aware of what it's like to work at Yokohama. We always talk about how we like to work really hard and we're results oriented, meaning that results matter most. And you know, there is a certain component of Yokohama where it does feel like a business that is kind of a family business, but defined a little differently. Jason sat down with a candidate for Yokohama who had spent a little bit of time speaking with me. And I think for the first time ever, a candidate that was looking at Yokohama had a clear idea of what it would be like to work with us. And I was actually really proud of myself because before in the past, you know, people would always walk away semi-confused, extremely excited and inspired, but then would step into the role and then the expectations that they had versus what they were stepping into were so different. So I guess I'm growing. And you know, it's a place where I've had a lot of struggles, not just in business, but just in life in general. So that's progress. I'm really grateful because if I was doing anything else, I don't think I'd be able to do this kind of self-reflection and take people along for the journey. So. So we're at our first stop. It's a cafe called Coffee in Enseñadas. Such a nice little area. Sana and I have been talking about moving from Los Angeles, and I kind of like this town. It's really nice and peaceful. That went incredibly well. What an awesome little spot here. We didn't expect to spend 2 hours here, but we just got to talking. Turns out that the owner here's father was just in Japan. Looks like Yokohama will be starting here in about a week and a half. If you're in town here, come grab a cup of matcha. We just wrapped up here in Vista at Archer's Arrow. They're gonna be opening up a bakery right next door soon, so it's gonna be exciting. I'm sure we're gonna be able to try to make some matcha pastries and matcha baked goods. So anyway, we are off to our next appointment. We have a full day. I think we have a total of 7 meetings all over, so it's like 25-30 minute drives to each different location. So anyway, we're off to the next meeting. Jason and I had to split up so that we could cover a little bit more ground. You have a good day?
Had a great day. I just came from Pump. Looks like they'll be carrying our matcha.
Hopefully you'll be able to experience Nekohama very soon. All right, so Jason and I just made our way down to San Diego proper. We are lucky enough to work with a bakery slash cafe space called Hinar here. We're gonna go and try some tasty pastries here. In this space, from what I understand, the Agari lights were inspired by the lights that Sana picked for our home. And the walls are all plastered. And it literally kind of feels like I'm home. This is stunning. Like, look at this. We just stopped by another one of our partners here in San Diego, Selva. I need to show you this space. This is absolutely incredible. Wow. That was an eventful day here in San Diego. We got to find a few more places that are going to be carrying Nekohama. So I'm really excited about that. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for joining us today.